Okay, we're going to do a little walk around tour of this Sprinter I just finished. This one's got 370 watt panels. So it's got 510 watts of rich solar. I installed that's a 10-gallon gas electric hot water heater. And that is a 15-gallon gray water tank that I mounted underneath here. I actually made that tank out of a piece of 10-inch PVC pipe that has been capped on both ends. And then I drilled it and put a inlet for the top for the shower, and then put a 3-inch regular RV standard RV drain on it. It's got a 30 amp RV plug. They had already had the water inlet in here. I would have liked to seen it up a little bit higher. It kind of limited how I can put the tank, but it still come out okay. They didn't want any windows in it. They already had it spray foamed. They already had all the shiplap and the hardwood floor, and then all the flooring on it. So I had to work around what they'd already started. So let's open it up and take a look at the inside. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but there's also a drain on this side, and it's not as low as that looked in that picture. It also has another 15-gallon tank on the driver's side, or on the passenger side, so 30 gallons of gray water altogether. So we got a nice residential faucet. These countertops are all hickory. I actually made them tops myself. It's got room for a full-size bed, a little eat-in area with a lagoon mount table, and a hickory top that I made. Another hickory butcher block. That was my shoe. USB plug-ins. There's your inverter control, remote control. This is for the Chinese diesel heater. Water pump. That's the gas part of the heater. They didn't want to have to go outside to turn on the electric water heater, so I put a remote switch here for the electric hot water heater, and then this switch is for the shower light. They do have the curtain rod that extends out to give you more room when you're in there taking a shower. They'd already installed the maxxair fan. I added this this shelf, kind of like what the ProMasters have got, so they can utilize all this up here for storage. Along with all that pantry space. And then down here is their Chinese diesel heater. That is a DC powered electric toilet. It's almost like a fancy diaper genie. You just push this button here, and it kind of vacuum seals your business. Yes, it's an electric toilet in the shower. It's self-contained, 12 volt, waterproof. And then down here, that is a watertight connector just like you would use that on your under your hood or your engine or anything. So there's no chance of getting shocked by that while taking a shower if they decide to leave it in there. They may not. That's where they wanted it. Alright, back to the faucet here. You know, it's got the, well, you can do regular faucet or spray nozzle. Nice deep sink. Alright, they've got a little either a coffee cup or plate cabinet up here. That way whenever you're standing here, you know, washing dishes or whatever, you're not staring at the cabinet. It's got a 700 watt microwave. Upper cabinet storage. Then we're all hickory doors. And you got a place for their bedding or clothes or whatever up here. And of course with the lagoon style table, they wanted it so they could swing it over the bed. And then under this seat, they've got storage. And then under this one, they've got storage. And then we've got just a standard dorm style 120 volt refrigerator, freezer. And then under this cabinet, that's their hot water heater. That way they can access the bypass, so if they winterize it or whatever, or for maintenance. All kinds of storage under there. And then a nice deep, yeah, no, I'm moving too fast. A nice deep full extension drawer for pots and pans, all dovetail jointed. Another nice deep drawer there. And then this one holds their stove. So let me set the stove up here. Okay, this is the stove that they provided. They wanted to be able to take it off the counter and mount it in, or put it in the drawer out of the way. They didn't want to see it if they wasn't using it. They didn't want it permanently mounted in the top. So we've got a LP disconnect right there with a shutoff valve that goes to the tank in the back for the 20-pound LP tank that runs the hot water heater as well. Alright, so let's go around back here and I will show you the back setup for the LP tank, the water, batteries and stuff. Okay, we made carpeted door panels for the back doors since it's kind of close to the bed. We've done that on both sides. I believe on this one she plans on putting some kind of shoe storage, but they just wanted something to cover that. And then this is the sealed compartment for the LP tank. The box is completely sealed to the floor. It does have a vent drain that goes all the way down, so any gas that leaks out will not go into the inside compartment. It will drain to the outside without any issue. I know that was one of the concerns or whatever that was on the last ProMaster that I did with the little 1 gallon tank on the inside. Everyone said they didn't like that, but she was happy with it. She has told me that she wants to update her shower now and install a on-demand hot water heater, and we're going to do an undermount gas tank to run the hot water heater and her cooktop. They wanted an outside shower as well. They're kind of beach people. This way they can, you know, wash their feet off or sandals or whatever before they got into the van. Okay, under here we have two 200 amp hour Renogy gel batteries. We have a Rover MPPT 40 charge controller. We've got a main power disconnect with the 300 amp fuse going to the Renogy 2000 watt inverter. And then this is your fuse box, breaker box. This is standard RV style. They do have underbed storage. I know I'm going to get questions why I didn't use slats all the way for the entire mattress. Normally I would, but because these batteries are close to the bottom of the mattress, and then with all the electronics being right there, I would rather have that solid area. That way, just in case there would ever be any spark for any reason, it doesn't instantly catch the mattress. That's just a little bit of protection. That area up there, you're not going to have to worry about mold issues with the slats and everything on the rest of it here. And you really don't have to worry about mold or mildew or anything with these if you ventilate. You know, a lot of people will keep it closed up all the time. You know, they don't want to be seen. They're trying to hide or whatever. Well, that's when they get mildew, mold issues. You've got to have ventilation. So that's the view from the back. If you have any questions, comments, good or bad, I read them all. I may not respond to them all just because I don't have to. You know, if you want to be an ass about something, go somewhere else. I ain't got time for you. So if you need help with your project, feel free to email me at redscustomdesign@outlook.com. I do partial builds, full builds, whatever. This was a finished job, but I think it turned out pretty nice. I think they'll be pleased with it. You can also follow me at Reds Custom Design on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, website, all under Reds Custom Design. I am located in southern Indiana. So I thank everyone for taking the time to watch my videos, to comment, share, and you know, if there's any way I can help, feel free to get a hold of me. Thank you.